My name's Tiffany, and I'm going to read something that I wrote. It's called Exhausted. 29 years. Not really sure if she's young or old. Been running like her life's depended on it. 'Cause if she stays, she'll surely be caught in the grip of all she knows is pain. 'Cause if she runs, she doesn't have to face it all. And maybe the faster she goes, all that she's carrying will finally break loose and crash to that rocky ground and break into a million pieces and lose their grip on her aching heart. Because if she runs, she can pretend for a while that the anxiety doesn't exist. And if she runs, she can fake it for a while that the depression isn't stealing her laugh. Because when she runs, she can feel the air fill her lungs, and even though it steals her breath, she feels like she can finally breathe. Because when she runs, she can feel the strength in her legs, and even though it strains, it feels like freedom. Because as she runs, all her pain fades away as the distance between herself grows. But as she runs, she keeps seeing herself, because no amount of running actually takes it all away. Because as she runs, all her pain gets heavier, as she loses her breath, as her legs give out, as her body crashes to that rocky ground and breaks into a million pieces and loses its grip on all her control. She lay broken and burdened on the floor, afraid that no one will come, and scared that someone will find what she's made of, that those shattered pieces with tattered edges are all she ever was. She'd rather not be found, but longs for rescue all the same. The tension of her fears consume her as the darkness closes in. But then something happens. She's never felt this before. The grip in her hand isn't the control. No, it's something warmer. The hand that grips back sends sensation through her veins, and tears fill her eyes, and her body shakes as the cries escape. Broken and burdened, but no longer alone. She opens her eyes, and somehow there's light. It's faint and far, and the darkness is scary, but the way to that light won't be so lonely. She walks now, not runs, and she stumbles and falls as she steps over the rubble, but the way to that light is now filled with hope, as that hand pulls her up when she's down and gently leads her along. The light becomes bigger, and she wonders what's ahead as the fear creeps in and carries her back into that hole that is black. But the hand that holds her never let go, and she feels its grip as she pulls with what's left of her might, and the fear can't hold on for much longer as it's blinded by the light as she returns to her place on that rebel-filled road. And so she walks and strains for air as her lungs expand in her chest. And so she walks and puts right foot in front of left, and she holds on for dear life to that hand.